Let's do this.
What is up, Hedgehog Maniacs, Doki Fanatics, Sonic17 here? As you can see, back with more Doki Doki Interview Club, which of course is a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time I started playing, I started Shiro's AMA. Things didn't get off to a good start because of who was behind the camera at this time. It was MC. As I mentioned before, Shiro was the one that was behind the camera for the first 6 AMAs. But now that he's doing the questions, MC is gonna be the one behind the camera. But they got things rolling smoothly after that. Got a little tense still doing when someone shout out the goals and everything. Enough chit chat though. Time to continue Shiro's AMA. Time to dive in. Let's do it to it. Let's go. Shiro, the Lord and Legend, asks, first off, I want to say, I respect the work you put into helping these AMAs go smoothly. As I was talking about in my intro. People tend to overlook the work put into something behind the scenes. So, here are some questions. Well, thanks. You're right, these recordings don't exactly render themselves. There's a lot more that goes into... Hold on a sec. Shiro the Lord and Legend? Really? God, man, when he realizes the username... Okay, whatever. I added some small touches to make these more approachable. Like all these red lines and little brackets. I hope they've been helpful. Yeah, what he's talking about is that red line you see on the top of the screen. And grouping posts with similar questions, even when they have unrelated parts attached. We appreciate your comments, but seriously, you all made a real job out of this. So thank you for your acknowledgement. Yeah, the way I do Shiro is like I do Sans from Undertale. Anyway, what are some of your favorite VNs? VNs meaning visual novels. I'm really picky about visual novels. It's easy for them to turn into a snore fest, or for the writing to just fall flat. The ones I like the best are a little more off the wall, not just plain old dating sims. This game is like a dating sim. But anyway, Keyword God showed you is especially good. By some accounts, it's like a normal sim. But get this, it's set in a school for the disabled. All your options have some sort of handicap. I like it because the characters' personalities are more important than their respective conditions. There's also a Hado for boyfriend, which is just plain hilarious. Seriously, those are real games, which I got a feeling they are. You think I should check them out or something? I don't know. And there's a Fate/Stay Night VN that's worthy of mention as well. How did you get into D&D? D&D stands for Dungeons and Dragons. I've been into D&D since the start of high school. My buddy needed me to fill in for a guy in his group, and I loved it. I enjoyed writing the show a lot more than being a participant, but it's always a blast either way. How does it feel to be best boy? Well, it's not saying much if I'm the best of 2 boys. Besides, I don't know Sonic X well enough to reclaim that. I concede. You gotta admit, that is funny. Anyway, Timothy, son of Sam, asks, "Hey there, guy. First of all, I like your special effects on Tiffany's hair. It made me chuckle. You're not the only one. Did you like that green hair prank? Yeah, I think we all agree that color is disgusting. Try to say that to people who like that color, hair, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, it's natural that shade. Second, what gave you the courage to ask to join the club? Did you expect more reception from the other members? In other words, did you in any way regret joining after seeing the way the girls were apprehensive towards you? It didn't take that much courage to ask about joining them. Once I saw that things had calmed down, it was no trouble at all. If their post-festival meltdown had been any worse, I would have come back the next day instead. I don't regret having joined, but I could have introduced myself a bit better. You think? I'm usually pretty confident in what I have to say, but I've been known to overstep my bounds. Especially when it comes to Yuri. I think I can still salvage it though. Just gotta show him there's nothing to worry about. And I hope these AMAs are helping. Piggy Native Gaming comes back with new day, headache gone, and I'm doing great. So I'm coming back with another question. What's the scariest thing that has ever happened to you? Interesting. Scariest thing, huh? Well, you know I don't scare easily. But I wasn't always that way. I had to hurry up. This might come as no surprise, but I've been doing my share of bullying. Ever since grade school, and even still sometimes now. Though I usually do fine as long as I stay clear of Reggie and his idiot lackey. Achi. As a kid, I tried not to let it bug me, but sometimes it got physical. Damn. The first time that happened is the most scared I've ever been. I learned early on not to reward bullying behavior. If they can't get a rise out of you, they get bored and move on. And you know why I'm so self-assured too. Coach Cal comes in with, "Hi again, Shiro. Sickness is gone. I feel amazing. I come bearing a few more questions. 1. Do you like anime? If you do, I recommend an anime called The Seven Deadly Sins. It is amazing, and I can't recommend it enough." Well, you know I like anime. Haven't heard of that one though. Sounds kinda generic. I'll give it a look and tell you what I think in the follow-up. Have you read a manga called Monster Musume? I don't know this one. I don't know this one either. Did Sunyak say he's read it? Maybe I could borrow it off of him later. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. What is your least favorite mode of transport? That would be travel by subway. You might think I like walking less, but Japanese subways are pretty packed in rush hour. You're unlikely to get a seat, and so many people need to travel at once that the cars fill up quickly. It's uncomfortable at best, so I avoid it if I can. That's all the questions I'm asking. Have a nice day, and please tell everyone I said hi. Thanks. No, thank you for all the questions. But if you want to say hello to everyone, do it in the group AMA. Yeah, he doesn't want anything like what happened earlier go off again. Can't blame the guy. Tyanny Yulong asks, "Hello there, Shiro. I definitely agree that video games can be literature. They don't always bother. But I actually think that the interactivity of games can make some absolutely griping stories. Sorry. I'll start that over. Hello there, Shiro. I definitely agree that video games can be literature, but they don't always bother. But I actually think that the interactivity of games can make some absolute griping stories when the devs try. This guy gets it. Games can tell great stories in their own way. I've seen some excellent stories told without using a single word. Though I guess that doesn't really help the literature debate. That's true. Have you ever played Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2? Both good games, by the way. They haven't aged well. Maybe not the first Sonic Adventure, but the second one... that's up for debate. But they remain my favorite games. I actually think there are some story bits that hold up pretty well, particularly in the second game. True. As the first actual 3D Sonic game, I was curious to check out Sonic Adventure. No, 3D Blast doesn't count. It didn't transition into a 3D environment that well, but I appreciate what it was going for. I like the branching story paths. That was a nice touch to tie the whole thing together. Though I could have done without an entire arc devoted to fishing for a frog. I think that's something we can all agree on. I don't know as much about the second one. Maybe I'll look it up. My Cassandra asks, just 3 questions, which is surprising since I have had a bunch with Sayuri, Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri. 1. You're a classic old school gamer, so the fated question. Mario or Sonic? Why not both? They're different styles of platformer with totally unique physics. They each have their own appeal. But I do think the older Marios have tighter controls, if only by comparison. Sonic's physics takes some getting used to. Not bad, just different. Fair enough. 2. Do you play Pokemon? If so, do you play competitively / what is your competitive team? I don't play Pokemon competitively, but I've done my share of battles online. I don't have a fixed team. I like to raise unconventional mods and see what I can get away with. It's fun to keep my opponents guessing, if nothing else. 3. Lastly, would you ever play as Ness or Lucas in Super Smash Bros? Well, Ness is my main. I have a tough time playing as Lucas. Since they have the same body type and similar moves, I find myself trying to play like Ness anyway. Lucas's moves just don't quite work the same, so that doesn't turn out too well. Spaghetti o Pasta comes back with, Shiro, do you have a fedora? You're the second guy to ask. Am I getting profiled here? That depends. I don't know what to say after that, but I already deconfirmed my deckbuild status, so don't worry. Are you quote-unquote nice guy? I like to think I'm a nice guy. At least, I'm nice to people who are nice to me. I'll treat anybody with common decency, but you have to earn my respect. If you can't show me some basic civility, then you aren't worth my time. And are you single? Yeah, I'm single, but that doesn't bother me much. If a girl can't get past my looks, then she's not worth my time either. Anyway, ISBottom4 asks, you are thrown into an arena with a starved tiger. You have the choice of a sworded shield, a spear, or a bow with 5 arrows to defend yourself. What do you choose? fight a tiger, I think the sword and shield would be best. It can only fight physically, and a cat that big can really throw its weight around. You could rule it with a spear or arrows, but it would probably still get you too. The shield can help you protect you and create openings for your own attacks. It'd be my best chance. Or Buzz comes in with, who are you going after up the goals of the club? Or are you interested in MC? What the hell? Going after? Why are you implying here? Yeah, I mean, there are some I'm more curious about than others. Subjects included. He seems like a chill dude. I guess I'm most interested in Yuri, but I did join just for her. So relax. You almost sound suspicious of me. I think that's because that user is suspicious of you. Just saying. Hey, it's slightly simple! That user asks, since Tiffany didn't want to answer the question I gave her, how good of a hitman are you? I'm not sure how those are related, but I'm not the guy to ask about getting people whacked. Her answer didn't upset you that badly, did it? So what if she wants to keep her troubles to herself? Based on the other animes, I think the rest would like that luxury. True. Centurion Kicks asks, it says, he seems really cool. Hallie replies with, does he? Does he really? eDave64 replies with, aren't we supposed to ask the questions? And Hallie comes back with, I felt this was worth questioning. You had to get yourself in there, huh, Hallie? He's got that look like, what the hell's going on now? Screw you, Hallie. I don't need your judgment. It's not like you're that cool yourself. Oh boy. Getting called out by your old OC, huh? And they think I'm cool. What's it matter to you? Really, it doesn't mean much to me either way. But I'll take the compliment regardless. Man. That was something. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like the username. How it's mirrored. Anyway, that user asks, what games have you made? Oh, so I like the profile pic. Natsuki's best goal. I wish I could say I made any. Independent development is so involved. My main project is an RPG that I'm trying to view things with. It's turn-based since I'm putting emphasis on technical choices, but I'm throwing out some of the usual conventions. It's a work in progress. My other projects is a VN with a story and character focus. You know, come to think of it, with what I've experienced so far, I would have had more done if my previous laptop wasn't corrupted. I gotta feel what he just said though has something to do with what happened to Take Two. I could be wrong, but just a hunch. If the mod creator sees this, I'm asking, is what I said true? Back to the game. As cool as you can date, there's more to it than that. Your decisions may affect all your relationships, not just with the goal you're focused on. That's one more involved for completely different reasons. Sadly, I'm not even ready to put out a demo of either one. Romulus asks, not me a question. but I hope the other girls won't be too harsh on you about your passion for video games. They're a form of art too, as for some of them a very unique way of telling literature. Also, part of a video game yourself. Small text there. I can't read that fine print, but I agree with the rest. I don't think the girls will mind. It's not like I insist we play a game together or something. I'm more focused on the writing aspect of literature, but I'm sure we'll get along just fine. Yoshidoki48 comes in with... So what do you think of the other club members? Do you get along well? What got you interested in joining? If there's any reason other than the girls. Well, we covered some of these questions earlier. It's been a week since I joined and we're getting along just fine. But you think I'm only here for the ladies? I can't blame you for suspecting me, but I've shared some other reasons already. What do you think of the Mario RPGs? Super Mario RPG, which is actually getting a remake. Paper Mario series, Mario Luigi series. Those are some of my favorites. Making the battles interact with special commands is brilliant design. Some people complain about that, but it makes the games more engaging overall. They're well-written stories too. They have simple plots, but the dialogue and characterization is always on point. Do you have a Smash Bros. Main? Believe it or not, it's still NES. What's your favorite indie game? Given my preferences, it might surprise you that my favorite indie game is called Spelunky. Yeah, that is interesting. Better make that classic Spelunky. The HD remake is okay, but the original has more charm and fewer hazards. Not that it's playing dangerous on its own. Who's have thought a platformer could put world-like elements to such good use? Somebody even modded it to let you play as a man-eating plant. Yanam15 comes in with... So this is Shiro. Hello. One look at you tells me you're a fellow gamer. What would you say is the greatest game of all time? Mine is OOT. Meaning that means The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Which is, in my opinion, the best Zelda game made. Partly because it's the first game I ever played and it's just that damn good to me to this day. Word on that, man. Word on that. And hello to you, fellow gamer. Yeah, you have me pegged. I like that you didn't ask what my favorite game is, but rather what I think is the greatest. What the greatest game is. Ocarina of Time is a solid contender. I'll give you that. But I think the title belongs to Portal. It's almost objectively flawless. There are many games I like. I can always find some little gripe if I look hard enough. But not with Portal. It's airtight in every regard. It could only be better if it were real. What is your opinion on the Soulsborne series? Yeah, anything like Dark Souls and all that? That's what that user's asking. I'm not especially a fan of those games, but I respect the influence they had. They came out during a time where a lot of gamers were whiny little babies if a game is so much as Eric them. Of course, the industry listened and made games easier and easier to compensate. Dark Souls showed us that a game can't be hard and fair, and that rising to challenges is rewarding. So while not my cup of tea, I'm glad for what what they accomplished. Have you played the visual novel Majai Kori? If so, who's your best girl? I don't think I've heard that one, honestly. I haven't played Majai Kori, but I can totally get back to you on that. Since your name is Shiro, does the name Shiro-chan ring any bells? Perhaps represent a certain popular character from a cleaning product series. Cleaning products? Oh, you must mean Bleach. No relation to that, Shiro. Besides, you can't stand that nickname anyway. Fun fact though, my name has two meanings in Japanese. It means castle and white. I guess they both sort of apply. Simix 371213 asks, which Dokis would you have a threesome with? No, with sexual relations. Well, are you a bit of a pug? I wouldn't mind a roll out with Yuri and Monica. Not that I even try to set that up. The others are, well, I know they're all the same age, but I'm into more mature women. Do you ship Natsuki with Yuri? I dare you make Yuri kiss Natsuki. I'm not saying what's displayed there. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm sorry, but I get triggered when people diss my favorite Doki, and this is one of those cases. I mean, when that happened the last time, I went overboard, but I'm just saying. If you're listening, Simix, keep your thoughts to yourself. Just saying. Anyway. I don't think Natsuki and Yuri are suited for each other at all. It seems like they barely get along as is. It's the whole Natsuri ship. I'm trying to make a good impression, so I won't force them to do anything. But it couldn't help to ask, right? Uh-oh. Hey, Yuri. Natsuki.
What now?
Care to take a dare?
Huh? What did I want us to? Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
No freaking way!
I'd rather not. Sorry, dude. Looks like that ain't happening.
You darn right it's not!
Oh boy. Hey. Hey, you tried. You know what they say. You can't blame somebody for trying. Anyway. 4. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? Can you subscribe to PewDiePie? Don't worry about PewDiePie. You already confirmed he's doomed. It's fun to think he can keep this up, but it just won't last. Do you know Hatsune Miku? I know of Hatsune Miku. You can't really say you know someone that doesn't exist. She's a little better than a mascot with a voice. She's not even really a character. Her traits are just imposed by her fans. That's all there is to her. I can't change a cat that can sing. Some people are gonna go against you for that one. Just saying. What's your favorite game? I told you before. He doesn't even say it. But yeah. Anyway. Nick Ryar asks, let's see. What's your favorite D&D class? Again, D&D means Dungeons and Dragons. Well, I already talked about class, but how about I show some of my other aspects? Sorry. As far as race goes, I like the simpler types since that they can get away with more stuff. Dwarves, gnomes, and halflings all super fine. But I also like to run chaotic neutral, and that's less common for some of those races. Exceptions always exist, but dwarves can fit that description more readily. Background depends more on the character I'm making, so I pick wherever fits my idea at the time. But still, I prefer DM over everything else. DM meaning Dungeon Master. I assume you read Discworld books. If you haven't, go do that ASAP. If so, do you have a favorite or favorites? Discworld, huh? Never heard of it. I can't look into it just now. But I'll let you know what I think later. Oh, and also, I suggest the Hirogashi anime to Yuri. But after reading her anime, I think she might enjoy the VN more. If you could pass that along, it would be appreciated. Hey, you think I'd let you recommend a VN to Yuri and not check him out myself? That'll be one more for the pile. Oh, it was that user again. What do you think about bread? Asked by Crouton Tech Ring Boy 13. Bread alone doesn't have much to offer. Luckily, there are tons of ways you can spice it up. None of which I care to discuss right now. Recognism comes in with. I think recognism's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, that is Yuri. Yeah, that's one of the fans of Yuri. Anyway, Mr. Shiro, pleased to meet you. I recognize him, or CPG Yuri for my friends, a fan, follower, and friend of Yuri. I hope you are enjoying your time in the literature club and everyone is treating you well. My questions. We got some info that says you're an old school gamer. What's your opinion about the awesome Sonic the Hedgehog? Apart from what I already said, I think Sonic earned his place in gaming history. When his series first started, there was nothing else like it, and that hasn't really changed with time. It's kind of a shame how things ended up, but it's far from hopeless. Do you think Sonic Mania is a true successor to the old school Sonic games of the Genesis/Mega Drive era? Yes, I would say that's a true successor. There's no way it could be. It has more than just nostalgia going for it. There's a lot of heart into that game. Very true. Emerald Hill Zone, Green Hill Zone, Emerald Hill Zone, Angel Island Zone, or Mushroom Hill Zone? Out of those zones, I'll take Emerald Hill. Thanks. Sonic 2 was the sweet spot of the first series. It got over some of the original game's awkwardness, but didn't overdo it like 3 and Knuckles. Not to say those were good games, just that Sonic 2 nailed the formula best. How do you write a good villain in a story? Let's say convert Yuri into a villain possessed by an evil emerald in a Sonic story. So, you're making an evil crystal take over or poor dear Yuri? How you write that villain depends on the level of takeover we're talking about. If it's completely controlling her, then her personality won't be much of a factor. If it's bending her to its will, then some aspects will probably get suppressed, like her shyness. If it's occupying her dead body as a vessel, she might be able to fight back for control. That's a tricky situation. Once you decide exactly how the possession works, you should be able to write fitting behavior. Very true. If your ego lets you call other members, can you tell the Tiffany thank you for helping Yuri and MC fix their problem? Talk about what happened when some of the fans told Yuri, found out about Yuri and everything, her cutting problem, and Yuri believing that MC was the one that spilled the beans. That's what that's referred to. I'm very happy to how they managed the situation and proud of everyone, especially Yuri and Tiffany won a place of honor in the fan fiction of writing up the club. What's that thing? What's that about my ego? I don't have a problem letting you say thanks. Hey, Tip!
Sup?
You're being thanked for your efforts.
Oh, that little mess? It was nothing. I may have given them a small push, but they reconciled with each other all on their own. I was just trying to be supportive, but you're welcome anyway. And gosh, I didn't think I'd end up in a fanfic that soon. Hey Shiro, it sounds like they don't quite trust you.
Seems that way, doesn't it? I think they have every reason to. I'm just saying that right now. And last, a little friendly warning. I hope you're not looking at Yuri only for notorious physical attributes. Yuri is more than that. She is polite, friendly, awesome, very shy, intelligent, poetic, and amazing in general. So if you try to do something wrong to her, I will find you and I will test if your skin is as thick as you say it is. Oh. This user is a serious fan of Yuri. Damn. Kinda like how I'm a serious fan of Natsuki. Well, in some other cases. You get what I'm trying to say right now, right? Well, Recordism, don't get me wrong. I do find Yuri attractive. But I'm not the sort to get infatuated. And I know how to behave myself. I like to get to know her better first, so let's see what happens. Just don't think I'm only here for her looks, okay? He just wants to make sure, man. Just saying. Anyway. Valiant AMM asks, what's the craziest moment you've had in a Dungeons and Dragons game? Always hard to pick. Every game is memorable for something. There was this one campaign I hosted that got sidetracked like you wouldn't believe. I was the dungeon master, of course, and I had laid out a ton of plans for the adventure. Before the heroes could get started, they got into a bar fight that escalated out of control. They spent the entire session in the brawl and tried to evade the rest afterward. Next session, they were all in jail and attempted to escape. They barely got out and spent the rest of it on the run. Third session, they were caught again, but in a different town. There, they were held to trial, and somehow managed to reason out of any implications. They were way too many not trains for persuasion that day. So we didn't start with anything I prepared until almost a month later. It was beautiful. Okay. That... I don't even know how to respond to that one. I'm just saying that right now. Anyway. What game genres are you into? I already showed some of my gaming genres I like. And the ones I dislike too. Sorry man, this subject's tapped. Do you do any tabletop gaming other than Dungeons & Dragons? Dungeons & Dragons is most of what I do for tabletop, but there are other games we play between campaigns. Munchkin is always good. Kaiten is nice for a change of pace. My group tends to prefer games with more strategy involved. Red, the chances it has gauged are satisfying, and more often rage-inducing. What kind of things do you write about? Do you have any experience with poetry? My writing is typically fantasy-oriented, usually for campaigns. I haven't dabbled much with poetry, except to make cryptic riddles sometimes. World building is my strong suit, and what I like to write best. Stop in here, hedgehog maniacs. Man. Sometimes you just never know what to expect with these questions. I mean, Shiro can be a bit of an oddball, and the fact that he got called out by... Well, you get what I'm trying to say right now. The whole thing when Hallie... I don't know. I'll just shut up with that. I'll just leave it with it. For now, Sonic X17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And I'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. If you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video, or you can check out another video as you see on the screen. See ya! Seriously, Monica?